this is Jennifer Hoffman. I'm an intuitive and energy alchemist, author of the top-selling Ascending into Miracles, The Path of Spiritual Mastery, and 30 Days to Everyday Miracles, as well as The Atlantis Legacy. You may be on my list of subscribers for the Enlightening Life newsletter, which I have written since 2004 and reaches nearly 3 million people worldwide. During the course of my writings lately, I've been talking about energy and energy containers and alignment and intention. And I'm going to talk to you about those in this video series and invite you to attend my Raise Your Vibes event September 12th and 13th here in Kansas City, Missouri. As we talk about energy, we have to address the issue of us as energetic beings, because that's what we are. We are containers for energy. And energy flows all around us. Imagine energy like the air you breathe. When was the last time you took a breath? You probably don't remember because you're breathing all the time. And when you do take a breath and you think about breathing, does it ever occur to you that you need to think about the air too? Well, you don't. Well, energy is that way. It's non-judgmental, which means it doesn't judge whether or not it should be available to us. It just is available to us. It's also non-specific, meaning that energy is. It exists in every frequency and vibration. It exists in every potential. And it's up to us to use the energy in any way we choose and we like, which is where the idea of this video came to me, because a lot of people say, well, how do I use the energy, or what do I do with the energy, or how can I integrate energy in my life? So I'm going to use some examples here, and hopefully I can show you how this works in this short video. First of all, I want you to think of each of us as a container, and you are a container for energy. So your body contains energy, your body takes action, but through your intention, your beliefs, your thoughts, you attract a certain amount of energy that you've probably heard about through things like the law of attraction. Most of us start out as little containers, and we have these little containers. This is a shot glass, because we don't know that we can have bigger containers, but also the size of the container that we have to hold the energy in our life is really determined by what we think we deserve, what we think we can have, how wonderful we think our lives can be, and that's often limited by what we've learned from others, what others have taught us, what our parents have done, what we've seen in the people around us. So they all have a little energy container, so do we. During the course of our lives, we fill our energy container. This is water. So you want things, you get them, you put your intention out for things and you get that, and you slowly start filling your energy container until you continue to fill it, and then it's completely full. Well, this is the point actually where you start wanting more. You start wanting more of something, you start wanting more joy, more peace, more love, more abundance. It's because your current energy container is full. Well, what we generally try to do is put more energy in our container, and this is what happens. And yes, I just dumped water all over the floor because I can't hold any more energy in this container. I've got to get a new container. And how do you do that? By raising your vibes, by increasing the frequency and vibration that you have, that then allows you to have a bigger container to hold more energy. So here's how it works. Get a little bit bigger container. You put all of your old energy, because that's how we generally operate. You put all of your old energy in the new container, and then you start filling this container. So the same thing happens. You start getting a little more, a little more, a little more, until this container is completely full. And then you feel stuck. So what do? Well, instead of getting a bigger container, we generally try and fit more energy in the container we have. And the same thing happens, it happens the last time. And yes, I just put water all over the floor again. We generally try and do the same thing. We fill up our new, a little bit bigger container with the same energy. We get full, we feel stuck, and we try and pour more energy into it, and it doesn't work. So, what's the next thing that happens? We get another bigger container, and now we have a little more room for energy. But what's wrong with this one? We've already halfway filled it. with our old energy. So we keep on putting the same energy into it. And even though we expand our container, which is one aspect of raising our vibes, the next thing that we need to do is raise our vibes enough to put something different in that container. And that's what I'll talk to you about in this second video.